our news. These are the headlines. President of the Republic opts out for Cairo's emergency Arab summit and assigns the Minister of Foreign Affairs to represent Algeria instead. Major water security project launched in Algeria. Large-scale transfer system will connect northern city to the drinking water network from the Tichihaf Dam in Bujaya province. Aquaculture gains momentum in Algeria. Pioneer fish farming venture sets an example in Baqi. Tensions rise in France as Macron clashes with his interior minister, who plays the anti-Algeria card in a bid to strengthen his political standing, and Algeria signals a firmer stance ahead. Welcome back, everyone. The Algerian news agency reported, citing a well-informed source, that the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has decided not to personally attend the emergency Arab summit hosted by Egypt on March 4th, and which aims to discuss developments in the Palestinian cause. Instead, President of the Republic has entrusted the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, National Community Abroad and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, to represent Algeria at the summit. According to the same source, this decision stems from flaws and shortcomings in the process of preparation, which was dominated by a small, exclusive group of Arab countries that acted alone in shaping the summit's anticipated outcomes in Cairo, and this without any meaningful coordination with the rest of the Arab nations concerned with the Palestinian cause. The Algerian news agency added that its source affirmed that the president was displeased with this approach, which involves including some countries while excluding others, as if supporting the Palestinian cause has become an exclusive matter of a select few. While the logical course of action has always been to strengthen Arab unity and rally all Arab nations around their central cause, the Palestinian cause, especially at a time when it faces existential threats targeting the core of the Palestinian national project. This is the approach Algeria has always advocated for, calling for unity and collective action. As Algeria continues its term on the UNSC, it remains committed to defending the Palestinian cause, raising a strong Arab voice for justice, advocating the rights of the oppressed, and expecting neither reward nor gratitude from its brethren. Instead, Algeria deplores the state of affairs in the Arab world today. And the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, National Community Abroad and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, received a phone call on Sunday from the Foreign Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud. The two sides discussed the latest developments regarding the Palestinian issue and the context of preparations for the upcoming emergency Arab summit scheduled for March 4th, as well as the extraordinary meeting for the Council of Foreign Ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation set for March 7th, 2025. Prime Minister Nabil Arbabi chaired a meeting on Sunday of the National Advisory Council for Export Promotion, during which the Council reviewed sectoral reports on non-hydrocarbon exports over the past period and projections for 2025 by sector. The meeting also examined a series of proposals and measures aimed at doubling non-hydrocarbon exports, in particular in key sectors such as petrochemicals, mining, agriculture, agri-food and pharmaceuticals, in addition to industrial products and service exports. On this occasion, the need to develop sector-specific plans and targeted programs was emphasized, as well as to establish performance-based contracts with economic operators to achieve these set objectives, aligned with the directives of the President of the Republic. Representing the President of the Republic, the Speaker of the National People's Assembly, Ibrahim Boughali, attended the inauguration ceremony of Uruguay's President-elect Yamando Orsi in the capital, Montevideo. On the sidelines of the ceremony, Boughali had talks with senior officials, including Vice President and President of Parliament Carolina Cos. The meeting focused on strengthening parliamentary cooperation and deepening bilateral relations between the two countries. The speaker also commended Uruguay's steadfast support for the Palestinian and Sahrawi causes. Brahim Boughali also met with the president of the Uruguayan House of Representatives, Valdomir Sebastian, where discussions centered on enhancing parliamentary diplomacy and fostering collaboration on issues of mutual interest. On this occasion, Boughali emphasized the importance of establishing a parliamentary friendship group between the two legislative institutions for further reinforced cooperation. In other news now, a major water transfer project from the Tishihaf Dam in Bijaya is now supplying northern Satif and parts of Burj Ridge with continuous drinking water and in recurrent prices and improving daily life of residents. Milsalila Banaman.
A strategic project ranked among the major water transfer works and including several pump and shortage stations has been commissioned. The northern parts of Saif province are now continuously supplied with drinking water from the Tishihaf Dam in Bijaya.
We went through difficult times, especially in the summer, but now we are relieved because the situation has improved thanks to the water from Tishihaf. The project includes significant infrastructure, including a water treatment plant, water reservoirs with a capacity of 9,000 cubic meters, 13,000 cubic meters, 6,000 cubic meters, and 2,000 cubic meters, as well as 17 pumping stations.
The project, which will supply drinking water to 6 municipalities in the northern part of Saif and its surroundings, as well as some municipalities in Burj Ridge from the Tishihaf Dam in Bijaya, represents a crucial initiative aimed at ending recurrent disruptions in water supply.
The state has carried out significant water transfers from the Tishihaf Dam to the Aingaraj locality, which then ensures the supply of neighboring municipalities. This large-scale project, which is still expanded, has already enabled several localities to be supplied with drinking water, bringing relief to the inhabitants.
These are development projects designed to ensure the supply of drinking water to the population while awaiting the completion of connections to the remaining villages in order to guarantee continuous access to this vital resource.
And the new aquaculture projects in Algeria, and especially in Al-Baqi, are enhancing fish farming, creating new economic opportunities and ensuring high-quality fish for the market. Najah Tayyar has the full story.
With the support of his loved ones, the young veterinarian Nasreddin embarked on raising red tilapia, a fish prized for its tender flesh and rapid growth, investing his efforts and resources into the challenge.
قمنا باستزراع في شهر أكتوبر 15,000 وحدة.
In October, we introduced 15,000 tilapia alvins in 4 ponds. Our aim is to reach a production of 1 ton per pond. So far, we've been able to produce 3.5 quintals. Thanks to our filtration system, which will promote tilapia growth, we hope to achieve the desired 10 quintals.
فلتراسيون اللي نقدروا نوصلوا به ل10 قناطر في باسن واحد. قمنا بتركيب الأحواض الفلاحية.
We installed the ponds on this aquaculture farm using a geomembrane, guaranteeing better water tightness and optimal water management. This technical choice improves the quality of the breeding. Several production cycles have been underway in the farm's 4 tanks since October, and some fish have already reached the required size and are now ready for market.
We'll be marketing our production for the first time at the beginning of March with a volume of around 5 quintals. We plan to market regularly every 2 months.
We have supported this project, which has the potential to reach an annual production of 18 tons. Before a certificate of freshness is issued, several parameters are taken into account, including the production of over 400 kilograms of fish, with tilapia conforming to the commercial size of 250 grams per piece. This will guarantee quality fish before they are put on the market for the benefit of the consumers. As aquaculture gradually takes root in Al-Baqi, this new experiment will strengthen the local production and create new economic opportunities.
Following his prime minister's threats against Algeria, French President Emmanuel Macron attempted to ease tensions. However, his efforts were quickly undercut by Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau, who has made his hostility towards Algeria a key part of his political strategy, driven by narrow electoral calculations, while Paris faces mounting challenges that demand a more measured approach in managing its diplomacy. Ajahtir.
In France, and while the President Emmanuel Macron has been advocating for appeasement, most recently during his visit to Portugal, his Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau has taken a radically different approach, highlighting internal divisions and France's handling of the Algerian file. With that, the relations between Algeria and France entered another phase of tension, once again exposing the contradictions within the French government. In a move seen as yet another provocation, the French authorities denied entry to the wife of Algeria's ambassador to Mali, citing a lack of funds despite her documents being legally compliant, coming just hours after Macron's attempts to calm the diplomatic tensions. This decision has only fueled further discord between the two countries. Many analysts interpret this as part of a broader series of hostile initiatives, with Algeria seemingly at the center of Retailleau's agenda. His push for a policy of rupture directly contradicts the Élysées' official stance, further straining an already fragile relationship. Algiers is closely monitoring these developments and has no intention of remaining passive. Diplomatic sources indicate that retaliatory measures are being considered, as Algeria views this act as both an attack on its interests and a violation of fundamental diplomatic norms.
And protests continue across Morocco as the government struggles to address escalating crises, with healthcare on the edge of collapse due to mismanagement and stalled reforms. Healthcare workers, frustrated by delays and unfulfilled commitments, especially the shelved July 2024 agreement, warn of a system-wide shutdown. The National Trade Union Coordination has raised alarms over worsening conditions, citing government inaction and a lack of clear reform strategy. The Minister of Post and Telecommunication, Massid Ali Zarruqi, took part on Sunday in a meeting of African Ministers of Telecommunications and Innovation in Barcelona, aimed at establishing a solid framework for integrating AI across the African continent. On the occasion, the Minister noted that discussions included the creation of an African Council for AI, adding that Algeria is a candidate to co-chair this council given its previous initiatives in this field. In the new operation, the Toshali Iron and Steel Complex has exported 30,000 tons of steel sheets to Italy, with a total value of around $16 million. By the end of the first quarter, exports of steel sheets and plates are expected to reach $200 million. This marks the third such shipment, with another export to the European Union set for next week. The company aims to hit $2 billion in exports next year. We end tonight's news with the vibes of the holy month of Ramadan, as Maghnia becomes the top destination for spice lovers during Ramadan. Known for its exceptional quality and centuries-old traditions, the city attracts visitors from across the country and beyond, marking its spices as a true local treasure. Misalila Balaman.
Every year during Ramadan, Maghnia becomes a bustling hub for spice lovers, drawing visitors from across the country and beyond to stock up on its renowned high-quality spices. I come from Sidi Bel Abbas. It's a tradition to visit Maghnia every year. I spend nearly 2,500 dinars on fresh premium spices. Maghnia spices are famous. People travel from all over the country and even from abroad to buy them.
These spices are of exceptional quality. They are truly special.
Displayed in vibrant, dune-like mounds, these spices are a feast for the senses, free from additives and artificial colorants. They are bought as whole grains and carefully processed using techniques passed down through generations. Each merchant has their own secret blends, grinding methods, and roasting techniques, preserving the city's rich spice heritage. Here, being a spice seller is a craft handed down from father to son. Our motto is simple: high-quality products and warm hospitality. As we say, the customer is king. We offer an extensive selection of top-tier spices and blends for all kinds of dishes. With their unmatched quality and deep-rooted tradition, Maghnia's authentic spices have become the city's hallmark, drawing spice enthusiasts year after year.
And that was it for today's news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.